Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. When you pop in over from Lisa's. Okay. I'm going to go check this. That is fine. So now I can turn that off too. All righty.
Hop, hop, hop.
My ears are getting tired. That much I'll tell you.
But they are.
That, yep. Hello there. There's Miss Beth. Miss Beth.
My iPad's in the chat room.
There you go. Lori missed the bus earlier. She didn't make it over here. She was piddling and did not make it for a while. There we go. Yay!
Yay!
Everybody's here. Oh, those are
Everybody's
cute. That's going to be cute, Lisa. Hello,
I
Nancy.
think so, and it has a little pocket.
Oh,
So I may have to tuck something in that pocket so it'll be obvious it's a pocket.
oh yeah, you have to do that. There's Miss Janet. Good morning. Good
Hey,
morning.
Jan. Hi, Nancy.
Oh, Beth's got Happy Mail.
I do. I do.
Woo. I do too, but I'm hoping that Journey will show up sometime and I'll show it then because it came from her.
I got
Oh.
tons of Happy Mail.
Oh, let me make you big so we can
Oh,
see your.
Yeah. Oh, I have to make her
Oh, I
big.
can't make you big. Tanya has to make you big. Ooh, look at that.
Ooh.
I was looking for a note. I have to do a reverse check on Alice in Wonderland cards. Woohoo!
Ooh.
Cool. Who's that from?
It's somebody from Gastonia, North Carolina.
I don't know that address.
Who do I know in North Carolina? I know Becky's in North Carolina,
but not that town.
I have to go through my address book.
Mystery Happy Mail.
Gastonia. It'll just take. I can look in a minute, but anyway, there's all kinds of ephemera, and this one I bet you makes something because it's got little wing. It folds
like a little pocket, like a little extra space.
Yeah, I can make a pocket. I can make a pocket out of it.
Yeah.
Do it on the page. And I mean, just tons. Look at all this.
We're looking at Beth's Happy Mail for those of you who are just coming in.
I'm feeling happy.
Oh, that's cute.
Little journal cards, remember cards, dreaming of. That looks like a checkout book. Card, ticket.
Lala got lost on the way over. Oh dear. Hi, Mina. Hi, Linda. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Maria. Hi, Mina. And then Janet and Nancy and just everybody. We're just really glad y'all are here.
We are.
That's pretty.
I'm amazed at how many of you are sticking it out.
Me too, because a lot of them have been here for a long time.
Yeah.
Lisa, I don't know about your ears, but my ears are getting tired.
Yeah, I need to switch ears. I haven't done that yet.
I did earlier, but I think I'm going to go get my old headset just for a while.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Beth. I didn't.
That's okay, but this one's got this little girl.
Mindy says 12 down, 12 to go.
I wondered when Mindy was going to come back and start doing that. We missed you there for a while, Mindy.
So,
Yep.
Okay, so I've got to look to see who lives in Gastonia, North Carolina. And
Linda's circling. is that the are the vultures circling, Linda?
Yeah.
She wasn't here earlier. Every time I have to get up and walk around, I have to get food out of the kitchen. I don't know what it is, but I keep bringing food back to the table. And I was like, okay, I don't really need any more food.
Well, you're
I
going to
don't
make
know.
me want to go get something to eat now.
Yeah, see?
I was doing just fine till you said that.
Hmm.
Now I'm feeling deprived because you went and got food. I didn't.
Yeah, and I didn't realize that we're almost out of raisins, and that can't happen.
Uh-oh.
Well,
I'm
Jeff will tell me, but
okay.
Tanya, you have 3 more containers in the cupboard. That's what he'll say. There's 3 more
Okay.
containers in the cupboard, but
I told you.
the one we eat out of is almost empty.
Okay, here's my second little book.
Oh, that's yeah. Mm-hmm.
One more.
Uh-oh, Barbara said her feed was circling. And maybe that windstorm you're getting, Barbara.
Well, maybe that's what Linda was meaning. Oh, she says you're back now, so evidently that's
She had a buffer.
yeah.
It happened when they all switched to all 3. Oh,
Thanks, Barbara.
huh.
But it's all okay now?
Well, come on.
Okay, but Sharon says it's better now. Hi, Sharon. Okay, they say it's all good now, so that's all that matters is that it's good
Yeah.
and that we've made it 12 hours. 12 hours.
Wow. Woohoo.
I might not be able to function tomorrow, but that's, all right. Jeff has taken my mail to the post office for me. I don't have to drive anywhere.
That's good. Well, Darren said you can be in bed when I come home from work tomorrow.
And did you tell him probably?
I said if I think I can sleep, I will be.
Uh-huh.
But what I don't want to do is go to bed early and then wake up in the middle of the night and not be able to go back to sleep.
Yeah, and that's probably I might take a nap, but I'll set my alarm so that I get up. Now, I cooked tonight, so I won't have Jeff will eat the leftovers tomorrow. He won't mind that he eats. He's so good about eating the same thing more than one day. My mother has a couple of brothers who absolutely will not eat the same thing twice, and it's like it is a good thing my husband's not like that because he would die of starvation. Either that or he'd learn to cook because and
One
Jeff
or
can
the
cook.
other.
One or the other because I, do not always cook the second day.
Hi,
Now,
Allison.
Hi, Allison.
It's
And
Sue
if I
Thomas.
Sue Thomas.
Yep. She's one of my girls in my group.
I was gonna say,
Oh, cool.
that name sounds familiar. I don't know
She
why.
comes and goes. She's
Okay.
in and out. But she watches all of us. But she watches me a lot. I mean, I talk to her, so that's
Yeah.
okay. I'll
Hi,
send her
Jen.
some back.
Jen's gonna head to bed so she can catch up with us later.
Okay. Good night, Jen.
We love Moose Go Night. Moose Go Night.
Must go night.
All of the leftovers in the fridge must go.
Yep, must go
That's
night.
Moose Go Night.
Mm-hmm. We used to do that too. Friday nights, whenever we went on vacation, Friday night was always Musco. We had Musco for dinner, and everything had to Musco because we had to check out at 11 o'clock in the morning when we left vacation. That's cool. That's cool that other people do that.
Well, I'll tell you here. See, when we go on a trip, it's we don't have to worry. I like to have leftovers in my fridge.
Yeah.
Because then I just move them to the other fridge, and then I don't have to cook for a couple of days on vacation.
Oh yeah. Well, but if but if you're at a rental place,
Oh
you have
yeah. If you're yeah.
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh, so many cute things. So, hi everybody coming in. Good
Yes.
morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning to our faithful followers. And some are in the background snoozing, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay, what's everybody working on?
I'm working on a journal for Darren to give to one of his coworkers for her birthday.
And I'm still trying to finish these little journals that I started,
Oh, that's cute, Beth.
Yeah, Tanya, you've inspired me. I found these are extra envelopes.
Mm-hmm.
And they're kind of like the size that you have.
Yeah, they look like 6x9s.
And so maybe I can do some of that this morning.
This morning, yeah.
So these are Alice in Wonderland cards. Definitely going to save those out. I plan on doing an Alice in Wonderland book.
I want to do one of those too, but I just haven't gotten around to that.
It's on my to-do list.
I have a beautiful Alice in Wonderland actual book.
Yeah.
To use as the cover and.
Oh, that would be nice. So people have been sending me Alice in Wonderland tidbits. So, I'm going to include those and make it just a glue book. It's just going to be a glue book. Nothing, not like a journal or anything, but just a glue book. It's going to be so cute. Cute.
Thank you, Lila. I like this one too. It's different from the others, so that always makes it fun. Leftovers, Linda. Leftovers are whenever I have them. Night.
Every night.
Every night. It's like if we have leftovers, we eat leftovers. But now that Jeff's home in the daytime, though, too, we tend to eat leftovers for lunch as well. So it depends on what it is and how much of it there is. And, sometimes I eat leftovers twice in a day. But I usually try to keep, cook a couple of things so that we don't have to eat the same leftovers 2 nights in a row, but tomorrow night he'll get it the same thing. And he won't mind. He was just happy I cooked tonight.
Yeah.
Even though it was late, The only thing I can figure is that because I didn't put it in the pot, I usually just dump it in the pot and turn it on. Well, I put that pot together and then put it back in the fridge. So everything was really cold. So that's the only thing I can figure out why it was taking so long to cook. So, okay, that one's done now. Now it has paper in it. So now it is no longer, Lori, a coupon keeper. It is now an actual little journal. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Tuesdays and Fridays are fish nights. I don't like fish, so any night Jeff can get it his fish night. If he wants,
we don't have fish night.
Yeah, we don't have fish night now. We have when Jeffrey wants some fish, he can get it out night, but that's the night Jeffrey cooks. See, Jeffrey cooks by going out. That's how. I call my mom and I say, "Hey, Mom, Jeff's cooking tonight." She says, "Oh, good. What are we having? Hamburgers, um, um, Subway." Um, that's how Jeff cooks. He's very good at it, though. He's very, very good at it.
He's a dependable cook, huh?
Ooh, yes, he is. Janet says she's going to take us to the park with Freddie.
Oh,
Alright.
going for a little walk.
Okay, there's one little booklet done.
There you go. That's cute. Honey likes to fish and he'll cook it, but he doesn't eat bait, he says. Okay.
Fish bait.
Yes, Allison. I this is my Sally Trace envelope, and it was painted on an envelope. Just like those other pieces were done on envelopes. I did it on purpose to turn them into little journals. So, and I think they came out that actually came out pretty good for being folded in half. Okay, next. What's next? Okay. Oh, I get to paint some more. Oh, goody, I get to paint some more.
Oh, I need to paint some more too, but I really want to get this done. So
Yeah.
I've been making some ACTs past couple days, and there's a way. I think Tanya taught this to me, believe it or not. But there's a way to get an extra ACT card on your paper.
Yep.
If you put them the right direction. Normally we can get 9 very easily, but if you take one row and turn it horizontal, just turn the card, you can get 4 more cards, and so that'll give you 10 cards out of a piece of regular size paper. Of course, this is cardstock, and that's what I did to these ACTs, and they were on this, and then I took it and copied it. So every time I make ACTs on this white cardstock, I already have it traced out, and I don't have to get the ruler out again. Convenient. So I make a couple up at a time. That way, when I cut them out, I don't have to redraw it. And I half the time I can't remember how the pattern goes on the. It's not real hard, but it is kind of confusing on which one goes to horizontal. And but once you do it a couple of times, it's easy. But that is so convenient, you guys. If you're into ACTs and you want to get one more extra card out of the 9, here you go. And I'll be glad to either post it on my Facebook page, or I can even send it to you if you need it to be sent to you. Whatever your needs are. So let me know if you want to make 10 cards at a time. If not, you can do it 9.
Yeah, but that extra card is always helpful. It really is always helpful. And
one more card to send. Yeah.
But not only that, you don't waste so much of your cardstock.
That's right. I mean,
and I will tell you, when you make 300 ACTs of the same thing, it makes a difference on how much cardstock you've used.
It does. It adds up.
Used to be when I was doing Stampin' Up! And we were going to conventions, that is when it really mattered.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, we like to use our tidbits up anyway, so why not just make another card? That'd be great.
Allison, I did use some metallic paints on these jelly prints. Yes. There's some copper. I think it's the metallic is all copper, but some of the green might be metallic too. I can't remember for sure about that, but the copper is definitely metallic. I love having some metallic in there.
Lala, give me just a minute to dry this, and when I've dried it, I will show you how to fold a zine. It is so simple. Just give me a minute. I want to dry this while I've got hold of it.
Thank you. Okay, so now I've got 3 little bitty journals to go in the big journal.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Lisa?
Oh, I just said now I have 3 little journals to go in the big journal.
Well, there you go. Lori, probably it's because you're folding your papers the wrong direction. It really makes a difference which direction you fold the paper. Okay, this is an 8.
I'm sorry. I'm going to leave. I got to go get some tea. I am out.
Okay. All right. Do not go without tea. Go right now. Leave. It doesn't matter what size your paper is. If you want to fold a zine out of a magazine paper or out of a book page or a map paper, it doesn't matter what size it is. It could be square. Doesn't matter. What matters is the direction the folds go. Now, it's easiest to learn if you have a long, skinny piece, just because it's easier to see. But if it were square, it's still the same folds. 1 second, I have to have a drink. My throat just got a tickle. And Lori, perfectly flat. They don't fold. You have to think about the fact that the paper's got to fold around itself. And another thing about making a zine and making them lay nice is using a thinner paper. Don't try to make a zine with a piece of cardstock. It's not pleasant. It does not go together perfectly. Use paper. That's another part of the folds. If you think about origami paper is so thin. And the reason it is thin is so that the papers can fold around itself and not add thickness. So you take your paper and you fold it the long way first. Now, if it's a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, it doesn't matter, but okay, so we got this long, never cardstock. Don't use cardstock. No, it just doesn't, they don't fold nice. I have done it. It just doesn't fold nice. Bone folder. Squash it. Okay. Learn on a piece of copy paper. Okay, then open this. Yes, rice paper makes cool zines. Oh, rice paper make a beautiful zine. Open. So you fold and then you open. You don't make another fold with it already folded. Then turn your paper and fold the same, but this up. Okay, not the same. Okay, see, this fold is so that this is the inside. Open and then fold so that that's still the inside, but it turns the other way. Sorry, I have to put on the glasses. The more precision you do, the better off you are. Okay. So now this is folded in half, and we're going to keep it folded in half. Onion skin paper would be beautiful, zine. Okay, this is a cut edge. We're going to take it and fold it back towards the folded edge, but you notice I did not do both of them. Do not fold both of them at the same time. Fold one at a time. Back towards the outside. Now here's another thing. Do not take this and open it up and fold it this way. Fold it back like this. Okay? Now there's a reason for these folds, because what happens is you're not folding it around something else. Then turn it over and take this cut edge and fold it back against this edge. Well, you know, I should have done this in the first place. Sorry, guys. Okay. And fold. Okay. You do this, all this so far. Okay. All right. Now here's the next step. You have to know which is your first page and which is your last page. And that is a big part of it. I take this paper out like this. And this is page 1. No, this is the back. Okay, this is the front. This is page 1, 2. Okay, then you spin 3, 4, 5, and 6. You see how the back and the front are over there? The top of the pages are all facing towards the center. Okay, so if this was folded like that, back, front, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the fold up here. All right. Let's go back to this part where we had it like this. And Lori, here's the thing. Fold it this far. Make yourself a little cheat sheet. Whenever I'm doing it and I haven't done it in 2 or 3 years, I always make a cheat sheet. Because if you put your pages on here this way, and then you fold it the way I tell you, there is one spot where you have to adjust the fold a little bit. And now I'll show you where that is. So now, okay, we've got it folded like this. We open it and we cut from the folded edge to that little squat. And I think you guys know about that part. Okay. Now here is where, yeah, a template. That's right. Make a template. Here is where, if you folded it right, it does its own little thing. We take it again and we lift it up in the middle like this. Okay. Lift it up. Okay. Then hold it. Then squash it. Okay. Now that we've squashed it like this, there's 2 corners right there, and there's 2 corners over here. This one and that one are folded, right? Okay, now take this back, lay it down on the table. Okay, see, back, lay it on the table, glue it together right there. This one is folded right there. Put it down. This one's open, little glue, put it down. This is where you have to make an adjustment. Okay, so here is what's happening. Can you see that little bubble right there? Hard to hold and show you. See how it bubbles right there? So what happens if these are all glued together, or the corners, and they're folded and you're holding them, and you push this like that, that bubble, what happens is it rolls the front cover up just a little bit. Let me see if I can hold it. See right there? Okay, so if I take my bone folder now and I squash the spine, and then I push out there and out there, I now have a little book that lays nice and flat and does its all self together. I hope that you can that makes helpfuls. Oh, help! I can't talk. I hope that was helpful.
Helpful.
Helpful. But it's the biggest issue is that last. Make sure that your front cover is the folded page, because then you can push it, and basically part of page one kind of ekes towards the front cover, and it looks so much nicer and cleaner. And that is what matters. And the biggest thing is to make sure that your back and front pages are on one side together. This is not your back page. It's got to be laid out that way. Yeah, and making these sections, it makes a difference. And the other thing is that when I fold them originally, I just kind of push it like that, and I lay them aside, and then I go in and I take a little glue stick and I put it right here, and I line the corners up right there, and then I just turn this page, and then I line these corners up, and then I push this around. And I usually take it, and I'm holding it like this, and I take it with my hand and push it around. So I hope that helps. I hope so. But paper is another thing. No cardstock. If you try cardstock, it just makes you unhappy. I got to have this in a little while. Now I've used my piece of paper twice. What shall I use it for the third time? Okay. It's really funny. Every once in a while, I get shiny paint that comes out of something. I'm not sure what it is. Well, keep cutting out. We'll rejoin when I get home. Okay, Janet. Oh, she took us for a walk. Who would like an ATC? Beth, look at Beth. Okay.
I'm taking names.
She's taking
Beth's
names.
taking names.
We can do it. I got 3 hours. We got to do something in these 3 hours.
Lori, Tanya showed you several times already, but I got lost at the hump.
No problem. We'll get you through it eventually. So don't give up.
Mindy's got her. Okay, Lala's. Okay, Nancy. Okay, you got your names. I see names.
Nancy. I'll get y'all. And Mitzi's raising her hands.
Lala says, "I do, please."
I do, please. Barbara. What a great night to spend, a good early morning to spend with your friends.
Linda says me, and I have her address.
Okay. I have most of y'all's. I'm thinking
Angela.
I might not have Lila's. Angie. Angela. And if you know that I don't have your address, you can message it to me.
Like Linda said, I'll send you her address, Lisa.
Yes.
Yeah, because she's not on Facebook, so she's
That's
not
okay.
in my group addresses.
That's okay. I've got a few people like that, and that's work it out.
You said you don't think you have Lala's?
I don't think I have Lala's, but I don't know if she's in my Facebook group yet or not.
Okay. Maria says she would like one.
Okay, I'm going to put Maria's name down here.
Lala, Lisa's name on Facebook is Lisa. Lisa Conway.
Yeah, Lisa Conway, and it's the same. My picture is the same picture as on YouTube. And look for that because there are lots of Lisa Conways. One of them is Tanya's sister.
Yeah, one of them is my sister, and if you tell her you know her from face or from YouTube, she'll wonder what in the world you're talking about.
I do have Linda's. I have Linda's address.
You have Linda's address? Okay.
I do.
Okay.
I've mailed something to her before, but it's been a while.
Oh, how about that?
Here, it was February of last year.
Wow.
No problem.
Okay.
So that's nice. Okay, I need Lila's, and then Maria. I don't think I have hers.
Well, and you know what, Maria? I just realized that I don't have your new apartment. I don't think. Are you still getting mail at your cousin's? I think it was cousin that she was getting her mail at. Did you get Angela on your list yet?
I do. I have Angela's.
Okay.
I don't know that I have Angela's address. Let me check real quick.
Sharon wants to know, can we get one for Holly? Because Holly's not here right now.
I would be glad to send Holly one.
I think she would like
And
that.
I think I have Holly's address. So I need Maria's address and Angela's address and Lala's address. I've got Nancy. I got those. I've got everybody else.
Okay. Oh, and Maria says she's got a new P.O. box. So
Oh, you do, Angela? Well, then I should. Maria does. Well, see, I don't have Maria's.
Yeah, not her new stuff.
And her name.
Maria Verano.
Verano.
Verona. I like that. Okay, great. And if I've sent something to Angela, I think I have her address. Yes, I do have. No, let's see, Angela Snyder. Unless Angela has a new name. Angela, do you have a new name? Last name? Has it always been Snyder? Just asking.
She said you sent her a cross.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I probably I have two other Angelas, but they're in different names. It's
Hi, Deanie.
It's Beth Schuler. And get you the right one here. This is a picture of me and Joe on my Facebook page under my name. And there are several Beth Schulers as well. A lot of people in the world.
Yeah.
Angela said you might have Solace.
I do. Okay. Gotcha.
Deanie, I think we're doing pretty good. Lisa just had to go get tea. I got my tea a little bit ago. And every time I go to the kitchen, though, I have to get food for some reason. I don't know why, because I don't normally eat this time of day. I certainly won't need breakfast.
Thanks, Angela. There's Heart Threads. And
Yep, that's Deanie.
is that South Dakota?
I don't. She might be in South Dakota. I'm not sure.
There's an SD after her name.
There is, and I didn't even think about that.
Okay. I got Lila coming. I got Angela's, and then Maria. Okay. All righty. Oh, thank you, Angela.
Danny, have
what
we
I
talked
have.
about? Have
I
we
have
talked
them
about that before?
The,
And have I
Yep,
forgotten?
soda, she says.
Yeah,
And I think we have talked about it
I think
before.
we have, and I've forgotten. But I've forgotten a lot in the last hour.
Okay.
Because it was Kay that was in the other night, and she's in Aberdeen. That's pretty. Purdy,
Oh, that is
purdy.
pretty.
Ooh, this bottle doesn't squeeze. There we go. I'm going to paint like a kindergartner. I wouldn't ruin my brush.
Okay. That's what you want to do.
That's what I feel like doing right this minute. And, I have another brush.
every time I watch Mary, I get embarrassed because she says, "Don't leave your paintbrush in your water jar." I thought, oh my gosh, I always leave my paintbrushes in my water. It does bend the brushes. It does bend them.
Well, my Mod Podge brush hasn't been dry since last March.
There you go.
I was going to say, mine's in the water right now.
The only reason my Mod Podge brush has gotten dry is because we haven't. When it was dry in March last year was because we
Thanks,
were
Maria.
traveling, and I have to take it out of the water after I finish with it. That's the only reason it was dry then. So I'm seriously in trouble.
Oh,
What's the matter? Oh,
well, I've got this. Oh, I know what I can do. I know how to fix it.
okay.
There's always a way to fix it.
Okay.
Let's do these two.
Lori, one of the most expensive brushes I have treated so badly. It was one of my dad's brushes, and it's hard as a rock, but the other brushes like it are just as hard. And it wasn't because Dad mistreated them, but they were just stiff brushes, and I just love that brush. But I haven't used it in a while, partially because it is so stiff, and I haven't painted anything that needed to have that kind of paint on it. But when I was painting boxes for my necklaces, I'll have to show you those one day. That paintbrush just works so well to paint on cardboard boxes. Oh, Lori, I just have a cheap paintbrush, a cheap soft paintbrush, and it came in a set of cheap paintbrushes that had super long handles, and Jeff cut the handles off for me. I said these are too long, and so he cut the handles off, and it's just this big fat cheap paintbrush.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What'd she do? She got it all clogged up in the paint and the cutter.
Uh-oh. What is that? Oh, they do call it something. Mindy, what is it when everybody goes and runs and rushes over to another channel and says hello? Oh, it's shoot.
Multitasking?
No, it's an ambush. Lori says
Oh,
it's an ambush.
is it an ambush? Yeah. Well, I could turn it on my iPhone. Is she on?
Photo
Not
bomb.
yet.
Not yet.
Another hour, I think.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's okay.
Mindy was
That's
just
why we have.
asking if we were going to go, yeah, photo bomber or whatever you want to call it.
That's why we have replays. We do replays. Yay! We're all friendly in that game.
That's true.
We like to hang out with each other for some reason.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is fun.
I'd love to have the energy to art all day and all night. That'd be cool. That would be good.
I kind of do all day and all night. Okay, I kind of like this one. It's just kind of just as ugly as it could get.
It looks like a volcano is erupting.
Yes, there's actually, because somebody said something about it one time, and all, I can't remember who I was watching the day that happened, but I can't remember. Thanks, Mindy. I like it. I think it came out cool. And this color, right, that lighter color is not really orange. It looks more orange on my monitor. It's really a terracotta color. Emu art. There you go, Maria. Lala says it looks like a sunset. I'm not sure what it looks like to me, but California firestorm. Yes, Linda, unfortunately, that's probably what it does look like.
Did you see what is it Dina?
Dina, it's
Yeah.
Deanie, so I always say Deanie.
Yeah, I think that's right. But anyway, she said she thought Lion King and the ledge that he holds Simba off of.
Oh, yes, Mindy, you think you're forgetting a lot at this hour. I've forgotten my name. Here's the deal. The wild hair I got yesterday, or actually Saturday night, when I dug out the composition book to see what, oh, good. I put 2 red pages right together. Okay. That's the way it is. Was that what I really want to do is to have something where if I decide I want to sit and doodle, I can doodle on this page. I could paint it some more. I could put some collage on it. It's contained in a book, but the big problem is that I'm not taking all kinds of colors of paint on this trip. I'm just not going to. So if I can get some of these pages with some color on them, and then even if I just come in with a magazine and do some collage on it, fine. If not, fine. I am kind of liking the feel of these pages once they're painted. They're pretty decent as far as strength goes. And they flatten out. It's amazing to me how flat they get once they get dry. This paper is really different. It's kind of odd. I'm real surprised by it. Now, Mindy, I will tell you it's not my idea. Alyssa Burke, I think is her name. That's where I saw it. Now, I don't think she does as much collage as she does paint collage, and I will take my Posca pens, and I keep Posca pens in black and white. I don't keep Posca pens in a lot of colors. You love that one before the washi tape pink one. But I'll take my black and white Posca pens, and I thought I would take black and white paint. This one, yes, I like this one too. Yeah, I like that one a lot. I don't like that one so much, but you know, it's in there. That'll probably be one I collage on top of. Lisa's thinking. I can see thinking.
If you take your ink pencils and then just one little water brush, that might be enough color to get you through.
Oh yeah, that's definitely. Those are on my agenda, and then black and white paint was what I was thinking.
You make it. I was going to say, wow, you got it on me.
Well, because I thought you were thinking, and maybe you needed a
No, I'm just trying to decide if this is enough. I think if I do those, I think I need to put something hard in the spine because it's too
squashy.
Yeah.
Well, and you haven't put your stationery papers in yet, have you?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, so you don't want to. That's probably plenty of paper. There's plenty of pages.
I think I'm going to have to put something hard in the spine. And so maybe I will sew it into something and glue it into the spine.
Mm-hmm. Is that Tyvek on the spine? Lori wants to know what you put in the spine. Tape, but she doesn't usually use tape.
This is not Tyvek. I usually use Tyvek, but I couldn't find the piece I had. This is whiteout curtain material I got at Hobby Lobby in their remnant section. It's very strong. It will not tear. It's like plastic and woven both, but it's very pliable, and so it's really strong. And I think it works really well, and I think it will paint. I can paint it, and it's one reason I bought it, because I thought I could put it on the outside of journals and it would be paintable. But it works really good. If I could have gotten to my Tyvek, that's what I would have used. But this works really well too. But it's pliable, like Tyvek is pliable. So That's why I'm thinking about sewing these into something that I glue down here because, well, I don't know. Maybe it would be good for it to be pliable. It does make it easy to open up. I'm going to put some fabric on the outside, and I'm going to put some fabric on the inside, and that will open it up some.
That's right. Thank you, Allison.
Yeah, this is exactly the way the book was. I'm going to do something to it probably, but I'm not sure what yet.
I'm gonna have to go get fresh water. That my paint water has really gotten
Gross. Yeah, I have two
gross.
now that are gross, so I'm going to have to take them in and switch them out.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm lucky in that I don't have to go as far as you.
Yeah, I'm thinking about putting this same fabric on the inside that I'm going to put on the outside.
That might be very nice. Bring it together.
Yeah. And I don't know.
Beth, what are you going to do with those butterflies?
Well,
they're all in a little row. That's what I'm wondering.
They're going to go in these envelopes that I have right here.
Ah, okay.
I've got 8 little envelopes. So I'm sorting. I've got so much. I'm going to share. Just got to share a little bit. That'll be good.
That sounds great.
Lori says you have the best fabric, Lisa.
Well, thank you. I got lucky that somebody gave a bunch of pieces of upholstery fabrics to my thrift store, and I was able to. Nobody was buying them because they had them priced so high.
Uh-huh.
And so they got tired of them sitting there, and so they did a day where you take a
paper bag,
a kitchen trash bag,
and
you could fill it up for $5.
Yep.
And so I did, and I've split that up, and I've given away, lots of this fabric to different peoples. I'm now down to where I've just got little bits of everything.
I had bags and bags of pieces of upholstery fabric. That's a lot of what I gave away. I gave away 8 trash bags full of stuff, fabric like that, before we left South Dakota because I didn't think I would use it.
Yeah.
I hadn't used it, and I hadn't used it and hadn't used it and hadn't used it, and then we get down here and I go, oh, this junk journaling thing is really fun. I gave that to oh well.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes.
That's the way it goes. Gives you an excuse to hunt down some more.
I suppose. I still probably have enough that if I so chose, I could go in there and find plenty to do something with.
Okay.
The biggest reason I gave most of what I had away was because it was pieces.
Yeah.
I had gotten it because we were we were making frustration dolls for the cancer patients at the hospital, and we were, doing their costumes for Salvation Army and um, stuff like that. And a friend that does upholstery just would bring me bags and bags and bags of pieces that they weren't going to use because, after a certain point, she can't keep it either.
Right.
So,
It's hard, Lori. I have a hard time too. I understand.
this one's not bad. That's green, though. That's really not showing up like it should on my page. That's interesting.
It looks very tropical.
Okay, see you in a little bit. Hi, Tina.
Hi, Tina. Hi, Nettie. She took a nap, so she's raring to go now. Well, that may be just a little bit too tall.
If that thing wasn't so loud, I'd run it on my toes. My feet are cold.
What?
I said, if that,
I can't. Your microphone's acting up. I'm sorry.
that's funny because
No,
I'm
good.
using. Okay, I must have just been leaned too far back. I said if the hairdryer wasn't so noisy, I'd use it to warm up my toes. Hi, Kimberly. Lots of people are popping back in. Lori's going to rest her eyes and listen.
Welcome back, all you folks who are coming back.
So glad you're here. Okay, I'm going to set this aside for a few minutes because it really needs to sit and get a little drier because just needs to get a little drier. We'll stand it up. Might get okay. Let's see what else I got in my little box of things I want to do. Oh, this is a project I have not worked on in a while. Let's see where we stand with it.
Hey, Kimberly.
Okay.
Oh, fun.
What, these?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like these. I think, yeah, that's what I was thinking. It needs paper. This one needs, that one's got that kind of paper. That one's got that kind of paper. Wonder what I was trying to decide what to do. Well, I think it's just going to get plain paper. These have little pockets on the inside too, like the other ones. That's why this is here. Oh, here's my paper for it right here. All I have to do is sew it in, and that much of it is done. That got very quiet. Did you notice that?
Is everybody just getting up and getting a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and watching? Or is anybody crafting this morning with us? Do we have anybody at their table yet? What do you want to do? What do you think you might do today? Do you think you might get into anything? Do something fun?
13 down, 11 to go.
We might have to get some extra tape to put on her eyes, Tanya's eyes, if she don't shut them pretty soon.
Deanie's still laying in bed. Okay, that works. Barbara was laying in bed last time we talked to her.
Well, Lala is slow stitching. Oh,
there you go. See, she's doing something. Mm-hmm.
Way to go.
Well, I have to go across the room though because I don't have any. That was wax linen. I want to do it the same way. Yeah, that was wax linen. Oh, if I would just complete a project, one project. Oh.
Sharon is slow stitching. Okay.
She's slow crafting.
Oh, sorry.
I'm slow crafting too. I'm not getting much done very quickly.
Coming down the home stretch. Yeah. Barbara's going to fade in and out for a little while. Okay, Barbara. I did that earlier today. You can just join in whenever you wake up in between little naps. I did that.
She made some alcohol inks and's been spraying all kinds of paper.
Woohoo.
That sounds great.
How fun. Look, Lala says she gets up and waits for Mary. Aha. Okay. That's a good thing. Okay, so how did I do these? Did I tie around the end? No, I want them to be the same. I got 3 of them done. Didn't finish the 4th, so no, I did not tie around the end. Okay. 5-hole stitch tied in the middle. Okay. Ruler. I think Barbara said she's caving. Did I see that? Yep. Barbara's caving.
She's going to shut her eyes.
Fading for a little while. There you go. Uh-huh.
Shut her eyes for a minute and rest her eyes.
That's right.
We can just lullaby her to sleep. A little nap, a little quiet time.
Beth's voice is so soothing.
Beth's channel is Beth Schuler.
Yes, I'll
put that in.
I'll fetch it. Just 1 second.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Let's see here. Let's put those over there. Put a rubber band on these.
Yeah, she is.
And I do a variety of mixed media. I'm a crafter. I do crafts.
Beth does more things in one stream than just about anybody I know, except maybe Mary.
we play games, and I don't know. We goof off. We just goof off. We have to. That's one of the things is kind of the major rule in my stream is that we have to act as goofy as possible. That's the rule.
That's the rule. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Act as goofy
Oh, so Beth has rules.
as
Okay. No, I'm not really very good with rules, right?
Well, surely that's a rule you can handle. I think everybody can handle that rule. I hope. Now let's see.
What was it? What was Janet's rule about the scavenger hunt? The rule was to have fun.
Just
Is
Yeah.
that it?
that,
Just
That
to
was
have
it.
fun.
Yep, we do that too. No rules except to have fun. Now I'm going to try to attempt to do one of Tanya's envelopes, and the way I understand it is you take 6. How many pieces of colored paper?
I used 5,
5. Okay.
but it's about how thick they are and whether or not you can cut through them all at the same time.
Exactly. Okay.
How big
What
your envelope is, that kind of thing too.
I think I'm going to take a couple extras because I noticed that one time you had trouble matching up.
Well, it wouldn't have been a problem had I paid attention
Yeah.
to the previous 3. That was the thing.
And
I
I
didn't.
totally get it, but I've got an extra piece of paper. I'm going to make an extra one.
That's fine. You just have more colors in your pieces too.
That's right. That's right. It's all going to be rainbowy. It comes out of the same paper pack. So I'm thinking they're all going to kind of blend.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that'll be fun. Let's see. What do we got here?
Do you have it all planned for tonight, Beth? Lindy wants to know.
Tonight is Tuesday night, and we will be working in our UK glue book, which is the United Kingdom glue book international, and we will be doing some kind of paint along. We'll do some kind of painting, and there was something else I was going to do. I might just work on this envelope tonight and continue it. And then on Tuesday nights, I've started doing, at the end of the stream, I've been doing a little devotional positive word page, trying to keep it like a word, like strength, hope, inspiration, or something like that, some kind of positive word. And I'll do a little journal page on that. And I got some Happy Mail today, but I might do a Happy Mail page. So I'll show that off tonight too. And
welcome, Rebecca. I'm glad you found us too.
Yeah,
Hi, Rebecca. Welcome.
I've seen Rebecca. Hi, welcome back. Yeah.
Happy words. Yes, Sharon. Happy words.
Yeah. I've thought about it for a long time of, what I wanted to lean towards in a devotion page. And I think if I just stick to positive words, it would include everybody in the world, and there would be no hurt feelings or anything. And I think everybody can use a positive word and apply it to your life.
I think that's a really awesome idea, Beth.
Yeah, and I the more I thought about it, I'm really excited about it. So I think it'll be pretty cool.
I think it will be too. I think that's wonderful.
It's a little time to think and just think about our situations and our lives and our surroundings, and I usually have some kind of a little story. and if I can't find a story, I'll make it up.
There you go.
I don't know the answers. I just make it up. There you go. But we always have a pretty good time. So,
okay, you got your papers, Beth?
I think I do. So now
You cut them all the same sizes. You cut them all the same size as your envelope.
well, that's my next step.
Yeah,
I can do
cut them
that.
all the same size as the envelope.
And I think
Okay, I've been using this spool of thread for a very long time. This is not the first time I have used this spool of thread. Believe me, it was bigger than this one when it started. And see, it's small now. Its end is gone. It has no end. And I know my eyes are tired, but you know, I honestly cannot find its end.
Well, that's not good.
You're welcome, Maria. I used to hang out on Dee Dee's channel all the time. I can't. Dee Dee comes on at a bad time for me to hang out anymore. I think I found it. I think I found it. Yes, I did. I'll tell you what, that was hard to do. Okay. I've made such a mess, I've lost my scissors. There they are. And I think Dee Dee's channel was the first, well, it's probably not the first time I'd made a zine, but the first time I'd swapped a zine was on Dee Dee's channel when we were still in South Dakota.
cool. Okay, Tanya, now I get to make my scenery.
Okay, now here's what I did.
Uh-huh.
I took my scissors and I cut wavy lines. You stack all 6 pieces up together, 5 pieces for me, and you just cut them all the same. You have to cut all the pieces at the same time so that they're all the same shape. Otherwise, you're going to drive yourself batty.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Well, we don't want Beth to be batty.
Now, if you want to draw back there, you can draw
Hello.
back there. I
Joe's
did
in the
not. I
house.
just.
Hi, ladies.
Ooh, Joe's in the house.
Hi,
Okay,
Tanya.
we have to be quiet and good now.
We
have to behave We have to behave ourselves, and that's, I don't know.
He's good.
Joe, what are you
He's my
doing up?
sidekick. He's my
What are you
sidekick.
doing up?
Oh, he can't stand it that I'm in here doing something that he can't get in here and weasel in on it a little bit. He's
Oh,
just
and my husband stays as far away from here as he possibly can.
he just cleaned the kitchen up, he said.
And I'm doing laundry.
So there you go. He
Four
can come,
o'clock.
Yeah,
he can come in anytime he wants. That's
yeah.
right.
If he's done laundry and cleaned the kitchen up, there you go. Uh-huh. Now mine cleans the kitchen up. He even emptied the dishwasher.
So
But he doesn't do laundry. So
when you get a second, Tanya,
yes,
I want
ma'am.
you to give me a little scrap piece of paper and show me how you made your wavy lines on a scrap piece of paper. Draw
Okay.
it for me.
Okay, I didn't draw it.
Well, I know you didn't draw it, but I wanted just to see your wavy lines. Because I was just going to draw that on the back of this.
Well, you can.
When I cut that out, those would be the puzzles.
Yeah, this is the pieces. So I just took my scissors and I cut up there, and then I cut right there, and then I cut right there, and there, and there, and there. I just cut them. I didn't draw them. So if you draw them, then that's fine. It's just that I just didn't. I just
That's fine.
used my
That's
scissors.
good. That's good. But I'm making
Yeah,
the
so
puzzle.
there you go. You're
I'm
getting your pieces awful big to have very much variety. There you go.
And okay, hang on just a moment. I'm almost
That's fine. You're getting it.
done.
There you go.
Is that good?
The only thing. Okay, put it back down a little bit so I can see the whole thing at once. The big thing is that it doesn't look like it recedes because that one it's really big pieces at the bottom and then little pieces at the top. So what it's looking like to me is you weren't getting enough depth. I think that probably looks a little better. What do you think?
And then you doodled. I like it better with that because the top is too big.
Yeah. Okay, so now you stack all your pieces of paper up.
Yep.
And cut them all at the same time, and take your time to cut them a little bit slow so that you don't end up with too much variation in the pages, because you really got to hold them together. If you can't hold them together good, use some big paper clips.
Okay. I got a little paper clip.
Well, that'll work. I just held on to mine, but my papers were not scrapbook papers. They were thinner.
They could slide. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay.
And I think that's what happened on that very last piece, that it must have slid somewhere, and that's why it didn't, that one spot didn't fit.
Okay.
I meant look professionally cut. Say something.
And I'm thinking about on my envelope, going ahead and drawing like a black mark on the edges of my, and that way if anything shows, it'll be like a little frame.
Okay, what I did was ink mine after the fact.
Just ink it all after. Okay.
Now I don't care if that's what you want to do, but
Yeah.
that's what I did. I just inked them after the fact so that if there was any little bit of white showing,
okay, perfect. Yeah, I see now, and I love the way you doodled on them, and each one of them are little doodle. So that's good.
Yeah, they all have to have doodles.
And then you fold that in half, and you make 2 envelopes in the back, and they're kind of opened, but they fold separate.
Yes, what happens is that when you fold it, Beth, you have to cut it a little bit. So what I do is I take one of the other envelopes and I take that spot and I use the same angle.
And I noticed you put pretty paper on the other side of that flap.
The reason for that is to this is gummed and you don't want this stuck because it got moist. Exactly. So I put decorative paper in there, and
I love
not only that, it helps to reinforce this fold right here. See, because my paper doesn't come up there, it stops. So if I put a decorative paper on the inside, then it reinforces the top of the envelope.
Well, Rebecca, I will be cut professionally crafters cut. Mine will be professionally crafted, because I guarantee you it won't be professionally cut. But I will do my best. I will do my best.
And see, I didn't have lines to follow. I just cut. So nobody knew it. Nobody knew it when I made a boo-boo.
I might do is number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
She's
7,
taking all the fun out of it.
9. I'm not going to get confused when I put these back down. This will be my template, whatever color this one is. I'm crossing my dots and dotting my T's. Oh, never a dull moment. Okay. That's funny.
Oh.
Go ahead and get some more. I got tons of these paper clips.
Yeah, you might find that clipping them all together is a
Uh-huh. So I don't lose because they'll get scattered here eventually. Good deal.
chat got very quiet. They all got very quiet.
Wake up! Wake up!
Well, Lisa got quiet too. So.
Well, there was no reason for me to talk. Y'all were talking.
Oh,
You want me just running around interrupting you all the time?
Sure.
Of course not. Of course not.
I wanted to make sure. Well, I really wanted to make sure she was awake.
I'm
But we
awake. I'm
did.
working
We
away
did.
here.
Learn something fun.
Okay.
Learn something fun. Get me some of them paper clips out of there. I'd be a whole lot happier.
Okay, we're gonna move those and start with this one.
And this one here. I don't guess it matters what kind of paper clips I put on it.
No, it doesn't really. It's just a matter of holding them for you. Lala says it's hard to chat and stitch, and I totally understand that. I'm just teasing y'all.
Yeah,
I just figured y'all went to sleep too. See.
Nah. We'll send them out for coffee.
Okay. Thanks for coming, Maria. We're just so really glad that you were able to come and play with us.
Yes. Nice to have met you, Maria. See you soon.
Bye-bye,
Okay.
Maria. Sleep well.
Okay. Well, now the plan was originally to put all 4 of these into one little book. I still think that would be fun to do, but I don't want to do it tonight. Now I'm not sure I really want to do that anymore.
Okay.
Oh shoot!
Oh, you okay?
Dang.
It ripped.
Oh.
Oh no.
I wasn't prepared for that. I didn't expect it, so I just
8,
it wasn't as strong as I thought it was.
9.
Sharon is a tattletale. Oh, Sharon is. Oh, Lori keeps kicking her under the table. Oh dear.
2. Oh, I'm so glad I am so glad I numbered these. My goodness. So glad. Oh my gosh. All right.
Well, what's really bad is now you gotta rearrange them based on what color they are.
Yeah, I think I'll flip them over. And this paper clip's gotta go. I gotta have one that goes to the edge.
Okay, let's see where I'm at now.
4,
I had to clean all this mess up so that.
7, 8, and 9.
What have I got to do tomorrow? I forgot. I don't know anymore.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, tomorrow is Wednesday.
Today tomorrow's Wednesday. I got to cook for everybody.
I gotta have all that paper back. Ooh, up here.
Okay.
To make a doobly.
Okay, let's see what we got going here. Let's see what colors we got. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I think we need to do a few more in the back. And I think I better go get water. So I'm going to go get water. I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Oh, Linda's back. Hello, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
I'm going to turn to Linda's favorite page just because she came back before work. There we go. That will keep us all awake, right?
There you go.
Okay.
Hi, Janice. I'm sorry I missed you when you came in. I'm glad you're here.
Miss Janice. Hi, Janice. Howdy do. Tabs. Okay.
Okay, come on. I know there's a hole right there. There it is. But I can't find it, but I know it's there.
And then all this extra paper, I can use it and maybe make some journaling cards.
That sounds like a good plan.
And it would coordinate.
There you go.
Co-coordinate.
We like things to
I can't-
coordinate.
I came back from the kitchen without any food. So. No food.
Okay.
Okay.
So, hi everybody that's coming into the room. There's 31 of you in here.
Hi, Janice.
Let's give some thumbs up to
Oh, thank you. Yes, we could use some of those thumbs up.
get those little thumbs going. Come on, you all can do it.
This
You
wax
can
paper is
do
looking
it.
really cool.
It is. It's looking
I'm
good.
gonna have to use the wax paper for something.
Okay.
Okay, one more.
I need to see if this is right. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now, how am I going to flip that over?
Okay, I got my feet back up. Okay.
One at a time.
Okay.
Okay. There's my envelope. I flip the sides. So,
Now the deal is to take like you have to take them from different papers.
right.
So, and like I said, if I had laid out the last couple of envelopes before I, glued them down, I would have been able to move things around just a little bit. That last envelope was a little tough because I had not looked.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I can
So,
see. I can see what
And
you're
if
saying.
you make sure you never put more than one of any print.
well, she cut more than 6 pieces, and so did I. So I used 2 or 3 pieces of each print on each envelope. I just didn't let them touch.
Right. And I'm thinking,
Uh-oh, she's thinking we're in trouble.
I really am thinking logically. I'm thinking logically. I'm just going to get some paper.
Well, while she thinks logically, I'm going to tell you my problem in going to the kitchen.
Okay.
Okay, I got up and walked away from here, right?
Right.
Couldn't see where I was going. Okay. I'm like, okay, I'm tired, but I'm not that tired, right? Got any idea what was wrong?
You stumbled.
You're wearing your
No.
glasses?
Yeah, I was wearing my readers.
See, that's
You
just so wrong. You wear your glasses and you can't see. Oh, that's hilarious.
It's like, okay, I was like, what is, okay, I'm tired. I know I'm tired, but I'm not that tired. I know I'm not that tired. What is wrong? Oh my Lord, I can't see a thing.
Didn't have your glasses on.
No,
No,
she
I
did
had
have
them
them on.
on.
That's the problem.
I had my readers on, Beth.
Oh, the wrong glasses. Okay.
Oh my God. Yep. Smoke signals rising. Yeah, it's like, okay. Now they get glued to the envelope. Yes,
Well,
Mindy,
I'm
you rearrange them and you glue
Yeah.
them to the envelope. And when
Well,
I glued them down, I just used a glue stick. I was careful, made sure all the edges got glued down because I knew that when I finished, I was going to coat them with Mod Podge.
yeah.
Okay, this one's not coated with Mod Podge yet.
Okay.
What
Yeah,
I doodled this
you-
one earlier,
Yeah.
and I have to wait a little while for it to Mod Podge.
Make sure
I'm going to do that little while.
Exactly.
But I just glued them all down, and then decorated them, and then after the fact, I Mod Podged it.
So I'm taking an extra step,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm putting a piece of paper on top of my envelope, just a
Okay.
copy paper. And so when I take my piece, I'm going to use my glue stick and just a little dab of a tack.
And stick it to the paper. So in other words, you're going to sort them all ahead of time.
To make sure I got enough pieces. Yeah. That's
There
what
you
I
go.
thought I would do. So I'm putting the blue one down first. And I got a little, I can still get it off, is what I'm saying.
Why is Beth grabbing 2? Oh, because that I think that you answered Mindy's question. You were grabbing an envelope and a piece of paper, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I made my pages a little too short this way.
Really?
If I had put in my stiffener like I first wanted to,
yeah,
it would be okay. But because it folds like this, they really go way back in there.
Oh, don't worry about it. It looks beautiful.
I'm thinking about putting a stiffener on the back before I put my fabric on it.
Okay. That will also cover up the stitching, which, you know, if you're
Well, I was going to cover it with fabric anyway.
yeah. Okay, so and if you put a stiffener on it, then it will sit up better. Is that how
That's
you're
my
feeling?
thought. I just don't know if it's true.
I see. Okay.
It, you know, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, and I'm afraid
Like
I
not
don't know.
knowing.
I'm afraid I don't know either, unfortunately. Okay, I don't think I like this page.
Throw a bunch of black on there.
Yeah, I will in a minute. That is sort of my plan. I'm going to mix the purple up with the blue.
So basically, I'm putting my puzzle pieces on this piece of paper, and I'm just tacking it down. I'm not gluing it down. And then when I get all the pieces together, I will transfer them onto the envelope. And I'm sorting, because this is the first time I've done this one. And I think this will make my pieces easier for me to put together. And I don't have to worry about one is on from the other side or accidentally reversed or flipped or somehow scooted around differently. So I'm just doing this for my personal comfort.
I was going to say, it just makes you feel more comfortable putting it together, right?
Because I know it's an extra step, but and then I do have some extra envelopes, but we'll see how it works, and I might even make some more to finish. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway,
cut another 6 pieces of paper.
Exactly. So now I'm just going to go back and add another piece.
Mindy, I think she's got a whole stack of envelopes, but she's using a piece of paper to just temporarily tack her things to.
Yeah, I'm using nine pieces, 9 envelopes because I've got 9 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 envelopes on this.
Okay, no, here's your problem.
I'll have to cut more paper.
You're going to have to cut more paper, but
yeah.
Okay, let me say something. Okay, you cut 6 pieces of paper. How many pieces of paper did you cut? 6?
I don't know.
Okay.
6, 7. I know 7. I'm going to mix them up. Yeah.
Okay. The other thing is that, okay, when you look at this, okay, what do you see? Do you really want 9 different pieces, 9 different colors? This is busy enough, and there are 3 pieces of each of. There's 2 pieces of at least 3 colors. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you really want 9 different patterns?
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking you.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah.
Well,
anyway, I can take away some of the envelopes then.
Well, and if you do, that's fine. I'm not going to tell you can't do it that way.
Yeah.
I'm just going to tell you you may want to look at it with a couple of the pieces of each paper.
Okay.
Well, if you only cut 7.
Yeah. Right. I just need 7 envelopes.
Yeah, right. You really couldn't do 9 anyway.
Right. Okay. You're right. So
I'm going to have to get out some black. I guess that's what I'm going to have to do, because I don't think I have any more black. Oh, where's that? That's black. Ah, there's black right there. Okay, there's black right there. Because this black is just so darn empty.
You found some more though?
Yep, I found. Well, I know I have some more. I just it's behind me, and there's 5,000 things in the way to get there.
Yeah.
That's got a lump in it now.
Sharon needs some coffee.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Jacqueline. Am I right?
But Mindy, you need the number of envelopes for the basically you need the same number of envelopes as the pieces of paper that you cut up into the pattern. I used 5 pieces of paper and 5 envelopes. That's what I did.
I'm just making things up as I go, so don't pay attention to me. I'm mixing and matching here.
There you go.
And I'm just making sure that none of them are beside each other.
And that's what I did.
And that they could be the same color schemes.
Right. You just don't want to put the same pattern right next to one another.
Mm-hmm.
That one's not too bad. That looks like a burned out forest. Yeah.
If you came in and filled in those trees, then you could hide your background.
There you go. I'm going to be Bob Ross tonight.
Pretty little tree.
That's a pretty little tree. There we go. See? Now, if leaving my paintbrush in the water is a problem, you should see what I'm doing to it right now.
Smashing it. Well, I'm being a clamp.
Oh, Lisa's got a special job.
I got a special job. I'm being a clamp.
This is going to be this one.
Oh, that's perfect. I love it.
When I glue it down on the envelope, I've already got it sorted together. So
yeah.
I'm taking some of the envelopes out.
Happy trees. Do you have a squirrel in your pocket? No, I don't have any squirrels in my pocket.
I'm making a book, but
Hi,
I'm adding some. It's a really weird thing here. Okay, I got this book, but my pages went in too far because the spine was not stiff. So I'm adding stiffening to the spine, and I'm pressing it in between the book boards so that it's even with the book boards. And that was going to force my pages out closer to the edge. I hope that makes sense.
Turn on the microphone before you start to talk, Tanya. I have to tell you a Bob Ross story. Okay. Jeffrey's brother by another mother has a daughter just a touch older than our son. She has 2 little girls. Jenny is an artist. She actually, until just before the pandemic hit, traveled to Comic-Cons on the invitation of the promoters. They paid for her to come. This is the type of art she does. She has done covers for some of the big name companies. She's a graphic artist, and she does absolutely amazing work. She also has an entire book published of her drawings of mermaids, because she did it's May. In May they draw a mermaid every day, and she has done actually published a book of her mermaids, that kind of thing. She has 2 little girls, and during the lockdown and everything, she's homeschooling them, right? So they have art class. Well, they don't want to learn from their mother, so she put on Bob Ross videos, and she supervises, but you would not believe the fun art that those girls made while Bob Ross was teaching them. Brianna's, of course, older, and her painting looked like Bob Ross's painting. Lydia's painting, I don't know what it was, but
But it was fun, huh?
it was fun, and she's in kindergarten, so whether she was following along or not, she may have just been painting whatever she wanted. But it was so funny, because Jenny said that they just didn't want to do anything she suggested, so she put on Bob Ross, and Brianna was happy with that.
Well, there you go. Well, I have a whole set of Bob Ross DVDs, and they were still in the shrink wrap. I found them at the thrift store. I haven't watched them yet, but I've got them.
But you got them. There you go.
Hannah was like, "Oh, Mom, we need these."
Oh, you
Okay.
need them.
So we got them.
Has she watched them?
No, but she's watched Bob Ross a couple of times on PBS, so she knew what
Yeah.
what they were.
Yeah.
But that's when she was doing acrylic, and then she switched to watercolor, and
And there it went. Yeah.
there went Bob Ross.
There, she's doing something else. Yep. And that's good. That's cool. Okay. I think I have all of these bottles I really want to wash out. So that means I have to go lay out paper somewhere so that I can carry my papers to the other room. So I will be back directly.
Okay. I'm on a roll, guys. I am on a roll in here. Moving. I'm moving.
She's getting it done.
I'm getting her done.
Now, doing it this way, Beth, you won't have the problem I came up with my last envelope. That's
yeah. Well, yeah. I think it's going to make it easy for me in the long run. So I can take each envelope by itself and work with it. I'm in my own little world. That's going to be an envelope.
A good place to be.
It's going to be an envelope. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 done. At least I'll have 4. If I don't have all of them, at least I'll have a few. Let's see here. 4, 5, 6. Well, we'll see. I might be able to get the last one. So I must have had 7 pieces. And just about now, I think everything will go down without me having to swap anything out.
The blues and red and black. Thank you, Allison.
Lisa, do you have on earphones too?
I have on earbuds.
Earbuds. Okay. Just checking.
Yeah, we all have to have them on or we echo.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest problem I'm having tonight is my ears are getting tired.
Yeah.
Are
That's
your earbuds hard or soft? I've got this little jelly thing
they're soft
on my earbuds that is real soft.
Yeah, they're soft, but you know, it's just
tender
having them
ears.
in my ears. Two guys on YouTube that paint watercolor landscapes, easy to follow, Frank Clark and Alan Owen. Ooh, Janice, that sounds like fun. Okay, I'm gonna squash paint. Okay, if you guys have never seen me squash paint before, it is something I do to make base layer for when I'm jelly printing. Plus, it uses a paint that is in that needs to get used up. These paint bottles will have a ton of paint left in them, so I put some water in there. Okay, I got 2 with water in it. And I try not to get too many colors out at one time, because if you do, you get more than squash paint. You get a mess. But there's a lot of color left in these bottles, so I'm wondering what Jeffrey is going to say to me when he gets up in the morning and sees all these papers on the floor because these take a while to dry, and that's why
Shake his head and move on.
that's what he will do. He will shake his head and move on.
Oh, Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I am missing one piece, and I found it. Okay.
It was attached to something else.
It's the only one that's next to something else. I'm gonna get an extra envelope out of it.
Oh.
Just be patient.
Okay.
Grasshopper.
Okay.
Let's see, I need one there. This one. And this.
So now, this is what I do: is I leave them like that, and then I let them get dry, and then when I get ready to jelly plate, I've already got this kind of base layer down for jelly plating.
Yeah.
And yet I've used up. Now I did not use near all this water. It'll take me all evening to use these 3 bottles of watered down paint, and it's not full. It's just a little tiny bit of, tablespoon in there.
Yeah.
But I hate throwing all that paint away, and you can't get any more paint out if you
I
try.
always put a little water in it and use it for something else, washi or something. No problem. Yeah. Okay, I think I got 7. I got 7.
That's good. That's what you wanted to have, wasn't it?
Yep. I was going for 9 because I had 9 envelopes, but that's okay. This is good.
Well, the other two you have to what do I want to say?
Just
You have
cut
to
you a new one with 2 pieces of paper. Oh no, that won't work.
Or she has to do a Sally, what you call it, painting.
I'll save it for an envelope book.
There you go.
I'll save it for a envelope journal. It'll be fine. I just happen to have my mom used to make cards, and so every time I was out in the secondhand stores and I found a package of envelopes, I'd buy them for her all the time, and she would too. So I've got a tub over here full of just envelopes, and actually I've got more than I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more envelopes for later. But I've got a whole box of envelopes over here of variety sizes.
Well, I've been really bad in the last 2 years, and I go to the printer supply store and I buy their slightly damaged boxes. And so I don't have just the whole box. I have like 6 cases of envelopes in there.
Okay, that's okay.
That it's one of those addictions of paper is an addiction for me. It definitely is.
So, yeah. And every now and then I'll find a whole big box of these billing envelopes for like $2, and I use them. I don't care if it's got a little window in it. Doesn't hurt my feelings at all. So
I use window envelopes all the time. Because they come in the bills and you end up putting them in the trash or in the recycle.
So when I can find a bargain, I use the bargain.
Beth, what size are your envelopes? Mine were 6 by 9, Mindy. The ones I used were 6 by 9.
Nine by
Probably 6.
5.5.
Oh, 5.5. Okay.
Yep. And I think, you just go with whatever size you have.
Yes, it's just cut the papers to the same size.
Yeah.
As
So I'll color coordinate the tab on the back. And then I have some more scrapbooking paper, and I told Lisa I'm going to make some journaling cards to put
go in them.
Side one for each side of the thing pockets. So that'll
be cute.
So
that one's really dense. I
feel
take
like I need something on here, but I don't know what. Oh.
Well,
she did, Allison. She dyed her own paper on those signatures that she made for this book. I think she used coffee dyed, avocado dyed, and butterfly PT dye on these.
Yeah.
I may be wrong.
That's right. This is the butterfly PT. It makes a blue. And then avocado and coffee. Okay, well, I like that. I'm going to run a little bead of glue so that won't fray anymore, because it's it frays very easily. This is a woven cloth with a really big thread.
What is butterfly tea? It's butterfly P, P-E-A-T. Butterfly.
It's from the butterfly pea flower.
Yes, butterfly pea is a flower.
It's not the butterfly. Just making that clear. It is not the butterfly.
No, we do not use butterflies in our, well, I use butterflies all the time, but I don't, no butterflies are hurt in the making of our.
No, there's no urine. Urine.
No, it is a flower.
No. Okay, so this is
like a sweet pea.
Yeah, sweet pea.
Only it's a butterfly pea.
And it's a beautiful blue flower. And I actually got some seeds. I told Teresa earlier, I don't think I'm going to plant mine this year, because we are going to be gone, or at least not this. I'm not going to plant them for the spring. I may plant them for our fall season. 14 down, 10 to go. And Allison, I just like it. This when I jelly plate, I kind of like to have a base layer of some kind of color when I get started. So this works real well. It doesn't use up a lot of paint very fast, but it does use that paint. And
Good morning, Ruth. We're glad you're here. Okay, I'm going to let that dry and try to figure out something to go on the cover of this book. I had a stack of stuff that I was going to think about using. And I don't know where I put it. Oh, there it is. Okay. No, that's not it. That's the fabric I was going to make toppers with. But we haven't gotten to that yet.
well, and 14 hours are down. Hello, Ruth.
I know. We're not going to get
I don't
near as
know.
much stuff done as we thought we were.
Hi,
That's just the way we roll.
I don't know how strong we're going, but we're going.
So, don't know if I want to put that first, or I might as well. I'm going to try.
Okay.
That was a lot of paint on that one. Ooh, I got it all over the table now.
And Tanya, correctly, you can barely see this little edge right here, and you
Yeah.
can barely see a little white space right there. So when I'm done, I'll take my black magic marker and outline
Yep.
these puzzle pieces, and those
Yep.
white spots will cover up.
Yes. Now I did try to get my pieces as close together as I could, but I mean,
Yeah,
you're gonna.
and I think I'll get better as I get towards the end.
Well, and you're gonna tilt them a little bit, that kind of thing.
Yep.
So it doesn't surprise me that you got that little bit. And there at the end, I had that one piece. It was darn near cord. Never heard of butterfly PT. I hadn't until I met Lisa, Allison.
And I don't remember where I heard of it, but it's something that a lot of people, it's a good tea. I mean, it's a tea that's good for you. It's got antioxidants and all that stuff, and one of the things people like to use it for, like parties and things, because if you make the tea and it's blue and then you add lemon juice, it turns purple.
Oh.
And so people have fun doing that. But it makes beautiful paper.
And did you buy it at the tea herbal store?
No, I ordered it from Amazon.
Oh, okay.
I did.
I bet one of those organic shops would have it.
Well, I couldn't find it here, but we don't have as many of those kind of stores as we used to have.
Yeah. I bet you they're going to be making a comeback.
I hope so.
The seeds I got from a company called Baker Creek. They're rare and heirloom seeds. That's pretty much exclusively what they do. They're almost all heirloom varieties, that kind of thing.
Oh, see? Hottie Popo drinks it for energy.
There you go. That's taking a run. It's just going to go everywhere. Apparently my table's crooked right now.
Well, I have some of these. I thought it might be fun to put a picture on the front,
Oh, that might be fun.
but I don't know if the pictures that I have that would
Oh,
that one's pretty if they'll fit in those.
Lala's got buffering.
Uh-oh.
Mindy wants to know if Kimberly's still here.
Is Kimberly still here? Oh, Kimmy. Come out.
Let's see what we got. This is another one of those things I got but haven't used. I'm trying to do better about that this year.
I bet she closed her eyes for just a moment. Okay. So my plan worked. It worked. No headaches. So, Tanya,
Yes, ma'am.
do you have a name for this little pocket envelope? Is it just
No.
a double pocket envelope?
Yeah, double pocket envelope journal. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got that done.
Now I was gonna say don't fold it until it's good and dry.
And I will go ahead and do my black marking first too.
You want to doodle it too before you do your black marking.
Before
you fold it. You want to doodle it. You want to doodle it before you fold it. Yeah.
While it's flat. Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Oh, Lisa, that's beautiful. That is stunning.
Oh, that.
And if this is the cover, will that?
I think it'll be fine. I think it picks up the green in her dress.
Okay. Well, I'm going to put this on first, so because this will go over it a little bit.
Yep.
Okay. Now I gotta,
You're getting gorgeous and loves this and pretties and.
Thank y'all. I'm wondering if I should put acetate behind this thing. I mean, on top of that.
Is that one of those?
It's just paper, just printed. This is a frame, a Tim Holtz frame.
Yeah, it might protect it.
Well, that's what I was thinking. The acetate might protect it. It'd make it look more like a. Well, those cabinet cards though didn't have.
Could you Mod Podge it? Could you Mod Podge it?
That's a good idea. That would, if I Mod Podged it down onto some cardstock, that would make it easier to get in the frame too, because it just barely fits.
Yeah, you'd have more. You'd have more space to.
But if she accidentally sits something on top of it, it won't harm the picture.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Let's put these back in their little bag. And put all this stuff up because I just didn't use hardly any of it. But if I hadn't had it all out,
better to have too much.
Then you'd have been hunting it. Yep.
Yeah.
This needs a little more something here.
Okay.
We have too much blank paper.
We don't want that.
Well, yeah, especially when I'm using up paint. These take a long time to dry. That is one thing I will tell you. You got to have room to lay them out, and they take a while to dry.
Okay, Mod Podge. And where's my brush?
Do I hear a train?
Yep.
The 6 a.m. train.
Coming through town. I'm not very far away.
Okay, there it is highlighted.
Beautiful.
I didn't hear train, but I was wondering if it was our train or Lisa's train.
Well, we definitely had one. The timing was right for it to be my train, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was if you had one come through too.
No, I didn't. That was.
Good grief.
Is Tanya okay? Oh, Nancy, yes, I went to the other room to put paper. What do you call that? I'm putting my painty paper in the other room, so I have to carry it in there, and then I had to spread out some more paper to put this paper on because I'm laying it on the wood floor. We do not lay wet painty paper on the wood floor directly. We must have protection in between.
Thanks, Janice. She says, you missed a spot. I go, oh.
Janice is there for you. She's
Listen,
going to help you out.
She's got an eye. She's got a good eye. Let me tell you. So this is the front and this is the back. Now, Tanya, if you don't mind,
Wait just a minute.
When you get a second,
Uh-huh.
I want you to hold yours up and let me see the type of doodles that you did.
Okay, can you give me just a minute? I want to get the other piece of paper laid on top of this.
I love it. Isn't that cute?
Yep, it's very cute.
I'm thinking of maybe a little word or a little bird. I could put some stickers on them, you know, something like that.
Okay.
In the fields. Find some animal stickers.
Oh, it would help if you could see me.
Yeah.
Okay, wait just a minute. Let me make myself big here.
I'm going to write them down. That's okay. We've got.
Okay. I use big dots. I use double lines. I use little dots. I made these kind of simple because they were busy.
And then you've kind of got a road with looks like white dot, and you use your white dots, your white pen to do
black dots on top, black dots on top of that.
Yeah.
And
oh yeah. It's just
lines and dots. Okay.
Yeah.
Little circles and dots and lines. Okay. Double lines, single lines.
Now I will tell you that I have gotten Mindy. I will show you the answer to that question in just a minute, because this one I haven't finished. But give me just a second. I want to show Beth something because I want to give her 1,000 ideas. It's going to make her head spin. Okay.
My head spin. Are you kidding me? I'm always.
See these things, you can put those things in there and those things and little squirrelies.
I know what I do. Okay, hold it real square to the screen one more time, and I'll just take
Okay.
a little photo of it.
Okay, well here, just a minute. Let me give you this one.
And that'll give me some good doodling ideas. Okay. And I
Okay,
have.
now here's this one.
Oh, okay.
But the problem with doing that big envelope with those hills,
Yeah.
if you get it too doodled up, it
Right.
it doesn't look like the landscapey thing that I had in my head.
Uh-huh.
So that's what you have to decide. Is
That's
this a
right.
landscapey thing or is this
A doodle art
totally
thing.
doodled up thing? Yeah, so that's where
And
you
that
it
red
comes
and
in.
yellow in the middle looks like a spaceship
Right there.
in
Now,
in your other one there.
oh, in this other one.
Yeah.
Now,
Another spaceship.
in some of them, it looks less like a spaceship. So,
Uh-huh. That's cute. I know. But they just have just a little something. Doesn't have to be a
yeah,
lot of something. But
yeah, that's what
I've got doodle cards that there's over 70 or 80 doodle cards in here to add to if I get stumped. I've got
if you get
doodle.
stuck. Oh, I rarely get stuck
Yeah.
because it's all lines and dots.
Yeah.
Okay, crazy quilt. There you go. um, Mindy, I put my envelope like this, and this is the top because to me it was supposed to be sort of a hi Deborah. It was supposed to be sort of a
Hi,
landscape
Deborah.
kind of thing. It's it doesn't have to be, but that's what I was doing was kind of a landscape, very abstract landscape. So my flap is at the top of this piece or the distance piece. And then when I turned it over, I took this big envelope and I folded it and I cut this flap. And then I angled that flap to meet these angles so that each side of my little journal has a flap. And see that, so it's cut right there.
They look alike. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mirror, mirror
I
it.
wanted both sides of this to be the same, so that's
Yep.
what I did.
Yep. It looks nice. Yes.
And then you end up with two envelopes or two pockets instead of one pocket, and I just put the paper in the middle.
And the signature. That's great. That
And
is
I'll be
so
right
cute.
back. I'm going to take this before it's stuck together.
Deborah, I hope I said hello to you. I said it in my head. I hope I said it out loud. If
Hi,
not,
Deborah.
I'm glad you're here.
There's Allison. Hi, Allie. Everybody in the room.
We're
If we
glad you're
didn't
all
say
here.
hello, we're very sorry, and we meant to. And hello, and we're glad you're all here.
We are arting.
Okay, here's some paper that's just laying there, so we're gonna do that. It looks like it's that has embossing powder on it. How about that? I wonder why that has embossing powder on it. Sharon's back. Hello, welcome. Okay, I'm about to use up 3 bottles of paint. How many pages do I have out there? I have no idea, but there's a bunch. There's still paint in these, so I cannot throw them away because there's paint in them. Okay. Could put a bobble tree. Oh, I'm on me. I don't want to be giant. Hey, my giant.
She doesn't want to be giant.
Ooh, splatter paint. Oh, look. Now, here's the problem. Do I put more water in this bottle?
If you need a little extra, you sure can.
Or do I call it good and throw the bottle away?
Are you at the end of your art project?
Oh, honey, I have more bottles that have water in them.
Then pitch it. Go ahead.
Unless you want more blue on that particular piece.
You'll be okay. You can match
Okay,
it.
I'm throwing it away. Yes. Okay.
It's going to be a clear
Allison,
day.
I do too. I find doodling very relaxing and very meditative. Oh, look. Two. I get to throw two away. Two. Okay.
Yay! She's throwing 2 away.
I tried using the watered down paint on the jelly plate. I didn't like it.
I don't think it would be good either. I think you need to use the real thing on the jelly.
Okay, Deanie says the dog's awake. She's got to go.
Bye-bye. Thanks for coming.
Take the dog out.
Yeah, it just doesn't adhere to the plate good. And I mean, I know people have used watercolor, but watered down acrylic doesn't seem to work really right.
No, I don't think it would be good. Not vibrant enough. So everybody having a good morning? How's everybody doing this morning? Did you sleep well? You got plans for today?
To watch us until 3 o'clock?
Yeah.
Lisa, look what time it is.
Yep. 5:30 almost.
Golly. Oh,
Have
look at
fun.
here. Another one's going to go away. Uh-huh. 3 whole bottles. But now I know it's not going to happen with more than that because I don't have enough room to put too many more pieces of paper out. Next question. Can Tanya get water in this paint bottle without spilling it here in the studio? Or should she go to the kitchen? Oh, this is a question.
Let's see. Oh, you got a big lineup for next. Lori and Painty Girly is coming on, and Ann Lair is coming on.
Yeah,
So that'll be fun.
it will be.
Yeah. See, I thought that perhaps you two would go and you know, like Lisa would go lay down for a minute. You know, while Tanya and I would be on. I just thought maybe you would take turns, you know, a little bit there, but apparently you're not going to.
We decided that we were going to just go for it.
Go
Okay,
for
now I put more water in there than that, but not much came out. So I guess I need to add a little more. Oh, that's why. Ew, paint boogers.
Ooh, get rid of that.
I did, but now it's all over me. But that's why that much water did not come out.
That makes sense.
Good thing I don't have to, do anything. Oh, I know what I was gonna do on Wednesday. I was supposed to plant plants Wednesday. I knew there was something that I was supposed to be doing.
While this is drying, I'm going to take these bottles of water in the house and
and get them.
trade them out for fresh water.
Now my hands are sticky.
Be back in a moment. Oh, I got to take everything out.
You should bring you out a couple of jugs of water, and that way you could just pour the painting water out in the yard, and then you don't have to go back in and out.
She's probably darn near as close to the kitchen as she is the yard, from what I understand. But not only that, Beth, she may have ulterior motive.
I see. True.
Okay.
True. We do.
When I go to the kitchen, I usually have ulterior motive.
I gotcha. It's just an excuse. Gotcha.
No, it's just we do two jobs at the same time.
Multitasking. We're always multitasking.
Yeah. Okay. Now then, maybe I can pour paint now that my hands aren't quite so sticky. Oh, come on, go back in there. There we go. Good morning, Deborah.
Hi, Deborah.
Yeah, there we go. Without paint boogers, I do have more paint coming out. There we go. Oops. A little more than I wanted, I guess. That's okay. Well, that's a pretty color. What color is that? Bright blue. It's bright blue, all right.
What it says, bright blue.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Is that blue paper right above where you're working have flowers in it, or just circles? There's little flowers and circles. Good morning, Andrea.
Yeah, they'll match my doodling.
Yep. Okay, I gotta have at least one more bottle of paint. That's got actual. Oh, wait a minute. I guess it has water in it. No, that's got paint in it. It's got actual paint in it. Why were you right side up? You're not supposed to be right side up if you have paint. You're only supposed to be right side up if you're watered down or needing of water.
Oh, I put a W. Yeah, I put a W on my bottom for water added.
I keep my water added ones, or the ones that need water, in a little section of my tray, and then I keep them right side up, and the others are upside down. So I have a system,
Right.
But that one apparently had flown the coop and was in the wrong place. So, which, that lid won't fit that bottle. We're glad you're back. Oh, don't throw the lids on the floor, especially not down there. No paint is allowed on the floor. What have I gotten on the floor? in trouble for that. Oh no, that's not me. That's previous owner. Okay. It's underneath the stuff. Okay. I'm not allowed to mess up my floor. No messing up the It's dirty, but it's not got paint on it. Okay, Linda. You be having a safe day. A safe trip.
Have a great day.
She got to go
Take
to work. I think
care.
she told me
Be
she had to
safe.
work 2:00. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's paint boogers in this one. It's amazing the intricate goopy things that can come out of your paint. On a jelly plate, I like them there because they add all that lovely grunge. But
Uh-huh.
in my paint bottles, I don't really like them. There we go. Oh, there it's back. Okay. Paint boogers be gone. Ooh, that's yellow. They're looking good, Beth.
I'm trying to be very neat. I'm trying to make it look nice.
Well, that's interesting. That's one heck of a lot of water.
Hi, Melissa.
that-
I'm glad you're here.
Hi, Melissa.
Hey, Andrea. Glad you're back. Hi, Deborah. Glad you're here. We're going to move in about
Hello.
20 minutes over to my channel.
Hi, Melissa.
We're glad everyone is here, and if we've missed you, we apologize in advance. If we miss you when we exchange channels, we apologize in advance, or at least I do. I shouldn't say we because I'm not responsible for everyone. I just boss everyone around. That's all it is.
You just do what you say.
Okay, this is really cool. Just a minute. Let me somewhere I am. Here we go.
That is really pretty.
Isn't that cool?
Ooh.
That may be, done by itself. I may leave it that way.
I think so.
It'll all depend on how it dries, because sometimes they don't dry as pretty.
Okay, well, this has still got to dry. I put 2 layers of Mod Podge on it. I thought it would be safer that way, but it's still very cold, so I know it's not dry enough to do anything else with yet. But I'm going to go ahead and glue the fabric on the spine. And I think this is, pretty much the stabilizing that I did to it really filled it out and made it come out to the edge like I wanted it to. So I don't know if y'all can see that.
I'm glad it picked up the way you wanted it. That's what matters.
Everything okay?
Yep, I'm just cutting up some more paper. I have to take the painty paper to the other room to lay down.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
have room. I think I have room for 4 more pieces.
Okay.
So, at least for now, until they
Melissa
dry. But they
sleep. I understand, Melissa. But we're glad you decided to join us when you couldn't sleep.
Yeah, that's true. We are very glad you've decided
Barb,
to
come to the right spot.
Hello, Barb.
We're glad you're here. Haven't seen you in a while.
Anyways, I have to take them to the other room, and they take a while to dry. So once I get like 4 more done, I can't do any more until they dry. But I think we're going to try and see what this is going to do. That squashing it together was kind of cool, so I think we're gonna see what happens. Oh, that's a lot of paint. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness.
It's pretty, but you're right. It's a lot.
Ooh, that's beautiful, though. Look at that.
Okay, now.
Is this a new technique? Painty papers?
I seriously doubt it. I've been doing this for a couple of years.
Okay.
Um,
You just
I
pour
actually-
you're using up all your leftover paint.
okay,
water
guess
down.
what? It turned out to be really yucky.
It
Aw.
did. That's sad.
But that doesn't
Yeah.
mean you can't let it dry and do something else on top. Like
Oh yeah,
pencil.
yeah, or really and truly, I have a box that sits on the table near me of papers to jelly plate on.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
some of them are brand new papers, or my atlas sits in there. There's a book in there if I want some odd papers. And I put these papers in that box, and then when I go to jelly plate, I have these started colors.
That's right. You got a base.
Started. Good morning, Carla. So,
Hi,
so,
Carla.
and
We're glad
and
you're here.
honestly, it's not as ugly as it looks on the screen. It's pretty ugly. I will have to admit, it's pretty ugly, but it's not as ugly as it looks on the screen. It's got kind of a gray green color to it.
Uh-huh.
So, but I'll be back as soon as I lay it down on the other papers. Yeah,
Okay.
Ruth, heck.
That one's real
it just-
soupy.
It didn't, yeah, it was kind of too soupy, I think. That's what happened. You might try it again.
How's everybody doing? Hi, Carla. How y'all doing? Bye, Allison. Gotta go for a while. Be back later. Her to-do list is growing and growing. I know how that is.
Oh, my to-do list is never ending. I need a giant erasable circular board. Lisa,
So what
that
do
is
you think?
it's beautiful. Just a minute, let me make you big so you can show it off.
Oh,
I think-
that is so gorgeous.
I think it's absolutely beautiful.
I haven't glued it together yet. I think I want to do some inking around here first. And this
Okay.
still needs to dry before I do anything else with it. But I'm happy with it. I hope she will like it.
Okay.
I'm sure she will.
I'm
Just
positive.
tell him if she doesn't like it, I know a bunch of other people who will be glad to have it.
That's right.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
How could she not love it? Oh,
I'm
Jacqueline
sure
is working and lurking, but she's
Working
here.
and lurking. That's
We're
good.
glad you're here. And in about 15 minutes, we're moving over to Lisa's channel, guys. So do be aware. Okay, I got room for one more set of 2 papers. So we're going to try that again with a little less paint.
I had little bits from my old sponge all over this thing, so I was cleaning them off.
Oh, well, that was real smart.
Yeah, I'm smart like that.
Mhm. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, I wasn't expecting to see me big. And I looked up there and I was the only one there. I was like, what happened?
Yeah, they want to see the rest of your book.
Oh.
okay. Now we're gonna try this one more time and see what happens. Uh-oh, too many pieces of paper. I've been cold all evening, and now I'm getting warm.
Well,
Must have moved the blood around a little. And okay, are we ready? Oh, it's pretty good. It's better. It's still not, making me real excited. Kind of looks like worms.
well, I liked it till you said that.
Okay. And you can't unhear it now, can you? You can't
No,
unsee it
now
either.
it's just worms. It's just worms. It's too late.
Worms. Yeah, it's too late. I know.
That's different.
Yeah, well,
I love it, Beth.
Have you heard my grandmother's story, Lisa?
I don't know. Tell me your grandmother's story.
My grandmother, she lived till she was 98 years old. And bless her heart, she was a good woman. She was a martyr, but she was a good woman. And she never would say anything negative to anybody. Never. But she'd say, well, it's different. And that was her way of saying, I don't like it, but if you like it, okay. That's all that matters. Well, it's different.
It's different.
And
Well, that sure is a baby.
she never, she just was that kind of a lady. She wouldn't say anything bad, but she knew how to stab you.
burn, huh? Okay. Oh my.
Now you know
Okay.
who I take after.
Maybe I can finish some more of those up later, because that's it got me a nice little hole right there that I can put some upside down ones in.
Well, that's good.
Mhm. 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 Hi, Candy.
We're glad you're here.
Mhm.
I'm going to have to
Good morning.
get out and go get things ready in just a minute.
Okay.
We'll hold the fort down to the last minute.
All right.
Lisa, I may be a minute coming back in.
All righty.
Because I'm going to make a little run to that little room that
Yeah, that's fine.
we all.
I certainly understand. I feel like that's all I've done tonight to make little runs.
Well, you know
That's
why?
it. Drinking a lot of tea and not eating anything.
I've been through enough tea to last a lifetime, and I purposely did not start on the tea early
Oh. Mm.
because I was afraid of all the caffeine and how wired I'd be tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm
Okay,
going to go on out and go get ready.
You know what? This page came out prettier than I expected.
I like it.
I like it too. So
That's pretty. It looks like a scene, like either a forest or a cityscape abstract.
something.
Mm-hmm.
So I do like it. It's
The colors are good.
Mhm. I didn't like it at first, but I'm liking it now. So okay, let's see here. Probably better put another one in the back. I should jump around a little more. Let's go right. Why is that page 20? Oh, okay. Let's do this one. Forest in the sunset. Yes, Candy, that's kind of what it looks like. Forest in the sunset.
Yeah.
Oh. Then we have to decide what color is next. What color is next? First off, I'm going to have to find some more blue paint because I can't paint without blue paint.
Yeah.
And I have one little bottle of blue and it's metallic and it doesn't blend with everything as well. So let's find some blue. Oh, what's on the floor? Oh, that's just.
You know, when you go on vacation, you could always take 3 bottles of paint, and then you can have all your primary colors from the red, blue, and yellow group.
Right. And I've thought about that. And
And
I actually have some very specific red, blue, and yellow colors. But I probably won't paint.
Just
Paint
I'm
is
saying, if you just need a little color of something, you know.
yes. I actually have.
But you got your markers. You'll have your markers.
Oh yeah, I'll have my markers and all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to take black and white paint. And I have this little box of paint. Now these are not real true colors.
Oh.
But it's a little box of stuffs if I really needed paint. The problem with paint in the motorhome is everything I do has to be put away pretty quickly. So yeah.
Or it'll be traveling.
Yeah. Now that doesn't mean that I usually make my mama a postcard every night and I use Mod Podge to do that. But sometimes Mod Podge dries a lot faster.
Yeah. In different temperatures.
Yeah, so it's just one of those things that I probably won't do a lot of paint.
Just keep it simple.
Yeah. Well, I just know me too, and I know time-wise, I probably will not
Yeah.
paint.
You've traveled before, so you know what you like to do.
It all depends on the trip too. Now, see, the last trip we actually got to take, I had a whole solid week of downtime when Jeff was in class.
Yeah.
You know, he went to Santa Claus school, so he was in class all day, and I live streamed a couple of times, and I made some videos, and
we were all watching you from afar. Yeah, I remember that.
So that is one thing that I won't have this time because we don't have any set plans except he will actually have a little downtime. Yes, Andrea, I did say Santa Claus school. Jeff is a
certified.
Thank you. I didn't want to say licensed because that's a different thing, and states do that. Jeff went to one of the oldest Santa Claus schools in the United States. It's in it's in Michigan, near what city is that? It's near Saginaw, but it's in a small town in Michigan. And he went to Santa Claus school, and he had wanted to do that for years. And we got Beth, I love that one.
It was cute to put the distant,
Yes.
It pulls them together.
It pulls them together. And that's what I was trying to say to you about using 9 different patterns.
Yeah.
Is that, to have 9 different patterns sometimes makes it just visually too much. And I really like what you've done.
So I think they turned out pretty good. And I outlined I'm outlining the bucks and the
The-
fronts.
Okay. Yep.
And I don't know, I might do this edge too. On the back.
Yeah, that would be pretty. Mm-hmm. Kimberly says, third bell, cookies and eggnog. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mindy would like to take a picture of one of that one that we really like. Please. And I'll make you big.
Sure.
Give me just a second so she can get a good picture. But yes, Andrea, he the Santa Claus school has been in business for I think close to 90 years. It's a family run operation. They actually own and rent reindeer. And do you know that Santa Claus's reindeer are all female? Because male reindeers lose their antlers in the winter and female reindeers do not. So at Christmas time, if they have antlers, they have to all be female.
So Dasher and Donna are women.
That's right. They're women. He really, really had a good time, Carla. We met some really nice people. There were a lot of Mrs. Clauses that went to Santa Claus school too. And everyone always asks, is Tanya Mrs. Claus? And no, I am not. I do not. That's just not something I am interested in at all. And he understands that. So as I'm very supportive, and really truly he was going to get a job this last Christmas and work Santa Claus school. Santa Clauses make pretty good money for the couple of months that they work. But with COVID, he didn't dare. Jeff has COPD, and he has only about 30% lung capacity. So there's issues that if he were to have gotten sick with a respiratory thing, it would have not been good. So I wouldn't let him work. I was bad. I wouldn't let him work. But he really enjoyed Santa Claus school. We had field trips, a couple of Midland. Thank you very much, Lala. Midland, Michigan. Yes. Don't have. Yes, that's right. I don't have to be Mrs. Claus, and he doesn't have to smash glue around. That's the deal. And yes, Lala, Midland is the place for it. Hi, Janet. You just got back from your... Well, we're getting ready to switch over to Lisa's channel. In 2 minutes, I am going to log out of here and end the broadcast, and we're going to switch over to Lisa's channel. So you want to make sure to get on the bus and go on over there.
And if anybody's interested, I'll be on tonight at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and I'll be doing some things, arts and crafts.
Okay, and
finishing.
And hold on just a minute. I'm going to get Beth's channel up for you, so that she has a that you have her link.
Yeah, we're real casual. We're just as friendly as Lisa and Tanya. We're all in the same. We follow each other around.
I was going to say it's a great community.
It is.
Sure will be.
It's my lifeline.
Pardon?
My lifeline.
Yeah.
I love it.
I miss it on days when I don't get to talk to y'all.
Yep.
Those came out really great.
Well, thank you for helping me.
Well, I
got 4 more to do. I got 7 out of those. I used every one of those papers.
Yes, that's it. I was going to say I did too. I only got 5, but then I only cut 5 sheets of paper.
Yeah.
So that's why. So Carla's got little buses, and she says, let's go. Thank you, Andrea, for putting up Lisa's channel. I forgot to do that, didn't I?
The wheels on the bus go round and round.
And we'll see you over there. Bye-bye, guys.